Okay, hello guitarists and welcome to Coda Guitar. This is a level 1 lesson on open position 7-note major and minor scales. There's a previous lesson covering E minor and G major. This one is looking at A minor and C major. So hopefully you know the difference between a 5-note pentatonic scale and a 7-note major or minor scale, because we covered that in the last lesson. So if you're not sure, go over that and I'll explain it, and it is explained in a bit more detail there. But very quickly, pentatonic sound nice and strong, nice and positive, 5 notes there. We're adding 2 extra notes to the pentatonics for the 7-note scales, and they sound a bit more subtle, a bit more melodic. So if you can play both, they're great for different types of music. You know, so you can decide which is the most appropriate. If you say improvising, making a solo over different songs, you know, you can decide which one you prefer the sound of, or you can even mix between them. It's great. So beginner level, hopefully you can already play a little bit. Beginner level lessons, there's some free level beginner level lessons on pentatonics. So there was A minor, or even C major as well. So if you can't play either of those, then have a look at the free beginner level lessons on the website, beginner level lessons page. So what we're going to do is we're going to use them, A minor and C major, and we're going to add the 2 extra notes to create the 7-note scales. So we're going to start with A, because it's the lowest one. So this is fret, A string, string 5, and we're going to play, first of all, 1 octave pentatonic, A to A, 5 notes, the next note is the octave. Again, beginner level lesson if you're not sure what I'm talking about. And we're going to add fret 2, and then there's another note, fret 3, all on the A string. And then we're going to go to fret 2, open D, fret 2 on the D, and then we're going to add this note here, fret 3, open G, and then fret 2, and there is our 1 octave minor scale. Now, different types of minor scales, so this one is actually called a natural minor scale. So there's the new note there, fret 2, fret 3 as before, open D, fret 2, there's the new note, fret 3, open G, fret 2. So there's a nice, more sort of melodic sounding minor scale. So carrying on from there, we'll play the 2nd octave. Straight away we're going to put a new note in, open B. We didn't use that before in the pentatonic. Then to fret 1 for the, and fret 3 for the pentatonic notes. Straight to open E, new note, fret 1, and then fret 3, and then you can either shift up with your 3rd finger, or you can maybe even try and use your little finger, get this in on the action. So there is the 2nd octave of the A natural minor scale. If you're going to try and use your little finger, you might even find it useful to try and use your 2nd finger on fret 3 and then reach up, because it's easier to stretch fingers 1 and 2 apart than it is to, say, stretch fingers 1 and 3 apart. So that's a lot of the time when you get people playing sort of stretchy riffs, they quite often use that sort of hand position. Finger 1, finger 2, finger 4, but it doesn't really matter. You can just shift up if you want with your 3rd finger. But there is a 2 octave A natural minor scale. And you can descend as well if you want, which obviously just sounds a bit more subtle, a bit less kind of bold than the pentatonic.